Well, hopefully. Pero,
Hey, embassy peeps!
baka mahula ng embassy. Anyway,
Kasi the reason I had confidence na gawin siyang mag-isa, kasi I felt like my application was strong. Kasi hindi man aligned yung program ko ng college. Medyo aligned yung kinuha kong program dito sa career path na gusto ko. Kasi kasi nag-freelance photography ako, nasa creative side na ako noon. So yung kinuha kong program aligned pa rin doon. So I guess I felt like strong talaga siya.
yeah, kasi before you submit pala your LOA or yung visa stuff, you also have to make a letter of intent. So in your letter of intent, you will say your intention. Yeah. And then, doon nila i-base if dapat nila i-approve. So ako, I told them na I want this. I wanna go study in Canada. Kasi, yeah, you have to show them nga na bakit sa
Bakit yun
Canada?
yung program na
Bakit
kukunin
hindi mo ba
mo?
pwedeng kunin sa Philippines?
Yeah.
Bakit kailangan Canada? So yun yung kailangan mo rin gawin, the letter of intent. So ako, I told them na I studied I worked with kids in Quezon, Manila, and it inspired me to like study again. And alam namin na better opportunity dito so that I can apply what I'm gonna learn here in my country.
Embassy peeps.
I can go back to visit, pero you know, if the opportunity is there, might as well stay here. Pero you
Yeah.
have to show nga yung intention mo. Like, for example, I think I wrote there na I wanna learn foreign ways on how to like educate children so that I can apply it to Philippines, because I know Philippines is a third world country and it's really hard yung education system sa Philippines. I think I did some of
Yung
those.
sa akin naman, sinabi ko doon na magtatayo ako ng sarili kong creative firm.
I also said that I'm gonna build a daycare sa
Creative
Philippines.
firm with my friends.
But I love the Philippines.
So, yeah, which I really plan naman on doing in the future. But yan, sa application sinabi ko yun. Kasi nga, aligned naman yung ginagawa ko noon nung nag-a-apply ako sa gusto kong gawin in the future and sa program. So, okay naman. Yun, kaya ako siya nilagay.
Yeah, medyo jump lang yung thoughts, no? Pero,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because it's really hard to remember the
Kasi medyo
process.
matagal na.
And ang dami na ding changes from the
Yeah.
time na we applied up until now. They really change every year. Even the rules ng Canada, especially kahit sa mga PR nila, sa mga citizenship, it changes din. So, ang hirap yun. Yeah, so you just have to, siguro, just to give you a summary, hindi naman summary, just an idea on how much you have to spend. Kasi we all know, di ba? We're gonna like labas some
Labas
money.
talaga ang pera.
Yeah, so
Pera.
Canadian
Kuya.
for a 2-year program, it ranges from 1 million to 1.5 million pesos, Philippine peso.
So it's not a joke talaga.
It's not a joke. But you have an option to take a 1-year program. But the consequence, or hindi naman consequence, but the cons for that, 1 year lang din yung ibibigay sa yung work permit. So if you're really planning to work after, kasi there are people na mayaman talaga at gusto lang mag-aral, then go, right? But if you wanna work here after your study, when you get a 2-year program, you also get a maximum of 3 years for work permit application. So you have that 3 years to look for a job, to like
You
find
apply for right after
Exactly.
you finish your program.
But for a 1-year program, you also get a 1-year work
1 year lang.
permit. It's risky. It worked for some of my friends kasi they were able to like find a job agad na pasok sa kailangan ng level sa NOC, which is gonna be on a
different topic.
Okay, it's
Wala pa kami.
yeah,
Wala pa.
even us wala pa. I'm still in the process on figuring it out. But yun, it can work for other people, but if you're really afraid to take that risk and wala pa kayong work experience,
Like,
yeah, like us, wala pa talaga kaming sobrang habang work experience na skilled worker, high skilled worker, as they say, it's
Take a
really
2-year
hard.
program.
So prefer na 2-year program. So better prepare your wallets and your pockets. You don't have to pay everything in one go. I paid my tuition per semester,
yeah.
and you just have to show money. You just have to show money. Para ma-prove na despite of just paying a semester muna, you can still afford it because you have show money.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to show them your show money, or if you don't want to show them any money in general from the bank, you can pay na isang buo. That is much more powerful for the embassy kasi alam nilang afford mo talaga.
But it doesn't guarantee the approval.
So, exactly. It doesn't guarantee approval, so might as well just pay in like portion.
Yeah.
Kasi mapapasubo ka. So I paid in portion, I think
Portion din
he
ako.
did pay in portion as well. And then you just have to make sure na you can pay on time. Every semester, just pay and pay and pay.
And then March 22, pa-medical ako. Upfront medical yung ginawa ko para hindi na ako mag-wait sa request ng embassy.
Yeah, mine's upfront din.
Upfront ka rin ba?
Yeah.
Kasi pag hindi ka nag-upfront medical, kailangan mong hintayin yung request ng embassy. And medyo dagdag siya sa time. Ako, yung difference lang, kaya napatagal kasi parang I had to do more tests sa medical, which I won't discuss na further. So I lodged my application na March 31st. And then like the next day I got a request for biometrics. The fingerprint. Ganun. Kasi important. Kasi yung time niya wala pang ganun.
During my time, I didn't need biometrics. But now
Meron na. Requirement
meron
na siya.
na now, but since nagka-COVID, hindi na ulit yung requirement.
Kasi sarado yung mga visa center.
But yeah, during my time, there's no biometrics.
Time, yeah. Pero nung time ko,
Kailangan na siya.
So I had to do that. So July, nasubmit ko na yung medical ko. So medyo matagal sa March, April, May, June. Mga 4 months bago ko masubmit yung medical ko. Bago ko ma-pass pala. Like, kasi yung past na medical. And then eligibility review. Kung ano yung decision ng embassy sa application mo, dumating siya August 5. And then yun, tuloy-tuloy. Kasi once you get the parang after ng eligibility review, merong dadating na correspondence letter. Kasi once you get a correspondence letter, automatic na yun, na approve ka na. So once I got that, yun na.
Book na siya ng ticket.
Nag-book na ako ng ticket kasi August 7 parang pasok ka na a month after nun. So
yeah, it was super clutch. Even for my case, it was super clutch. Imagine August and then my class was my orientation will start August 29 and then I arrived August 24. So
Yeah.
it was really super clutch.
super clutch.
And expensive. Kasi we're trying to avoid to buy a ticket and then denied or rejected.
Super
naman yung
risky
ticket.
nung ganun kasi malaking amount yung mga wala sa'yo. And hindi siya recommended gawin kasi mahal talaga.
It's really expensive.
I got my ticket through one agency, travel agency kasi cheaper siya. May student discount daw sila ganun.
Diretso pals. Yeah, basta I could have chosen yung ticket na maraming layover. But since it's my first time traveling and I'm gonna be alone, I don't even know how the immigration looks like. So nag-direct flight ako, which is also much expensive than the usual. But takot ako, baka di ako makarating lalo ng Canada.
It's safer naman when you're first time traveling. So yeah, yun yung process. Medyo tedious siya sa both situation.
Papaganda mo na. Retouch.
Malakas yung ilaw namin dito sa set. Sorry guys.
Natural lighting.
Preparations.
Ang init, guys.
Sobra. Actually, maaraw.
This is our love for you. It's already 6 o'clock
6 p.m.
and super init, guys.
See? Angel.
Super hot. Okay. So, dapat ganyan. Yan, perfect. Okay, so, preparations before leaving. What did I do? Actually, I didn't tell anyone yet that I was gonna leave na. So, I only told it to like some close friends. Sinabi ko ba sa'yo? I think
No.
Hindi. Hindi ko ba sinabi sa'yo? Yeah, hindi. Sobrang onti lang nakakaalam and then they prepared the small despedida for me, which I was very, very touched. Super touched.
Photo.
Tanan! Super touched because ako sobrang hirap ko kasi i-surprise because I tend to overthink. So, hindi ko talaga in-expect. And then, nandun pala silang lahat waiting for me. So, I was really touched. Ganyan, it was my first ever surprise from
Umiyak siya.
I did cry. Okay, anyway, so I had a lot of things to pack before leaving. First of all, you have to make sure your documents are with you. And then you have a pocket money dapat din because you have to pay for first rent. In my case, by the way, I have to pay for rent, I have to pay for my food, yung mga panimo lang like transpo, tickets and stuff like that. ID and documents, ganon. So, before leaving, I made sure na yung mga documents na kailangan ko na hindi ko na pwedeng mabalikan anytime soon, I really have to bring it. Like, my birth certificate, yung mga clearance, NBI clearance, yung mga diploma. I actually brought my diploma. Some didn't, but yeah, I brought my diploma. And then, mga personal stuff na magiging expensive if I actually pa-LBC pa. So, might as well bring it now. And then, don't bring winter clothes. I did bring like very thin fall jacket. Pero if you're gonna buy a coat, dito ka na bumili. So that's why you need to have pocket money. Because syempre, buying it here, mas alam mong it's appropriate for their kind of weather and environment. So yeah, mabigat din kasi sa maleta, so don't bring a lot because eventually you're gonna buy it here talaga.
Actually, that's true. Like I brought a lot of clothes na hindi ko naman nasuot eventually.
Yeah. And yung mga clothes ko, eventually hindi na siya nagkasya sa akin because sobrang tumaba ako pagkadating ko. As in. And then, of course, I arrived pa winter na, so medyo a little, we're gonna talk about the adjustment process in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. So ako, preparations, yun, I did the same. I requested documents like NBI. Well, NBI naman kasama siya sa requirement sa application. So NBI, birth certificate, nag-request ako ng bago, if I remember correctly. I requested for a new one. I also got TORs, yung package, new grad package ng TORs. Ano pa ba? I also had my glasses changed.
Yeah, and dentist! Guys, sobrang mga ng dentist dito. So magpa-check na kayo ng dentist or dentist is the Philippines.
Yeah. So nagbago ako ng salamin, nagpagupit ako. Nag-travel ako actually.
Sorry, yung gupit niya kasi lately lang. So huwag kayo maniwala. That was long when he arrived.
Yeah. Wala. Change of... Joke lang.
Badass na kasi siya ngayon eh. Pahikaw nga, pakita mo hikaw. Badass. May padila pa siya.
Hindi, yun, nag-travel pa ako before coming here kasi na-plan na yun ahead pa.
So, shout out sa mga ka-travel buddies niya dyan. Yung mga nakikiagaw ng mga partners niya.
Yun, may pa-despedida din pero hindi surprise.
Siya yung nag-plan ng despedida actually.
Ako nag-plan ng despedida ko.
Kawawa
Wala
naman.
kawawa. Kung maniwala na. I had 2 despedidas. Yun lang.
One more preparation before leaving. Of course, you need a place to stay, guys. Okay, so since I have no sister like him, I went on Google and then just type parang mga homestay. Kasi I've read a couple of vlogs and blogs and some article na students here, they do homestay. Homestay parang adopted by a family, quote unquote. And then they will like feed you, they will actually help you adjust, they will tell you where to go, ganyan. Adjustment technically. So that's what I did. I looked for a host family online. So I just looked for, homestay in Canada. And then I looked for a surname na Filipino, ganyan. And then I messaged everyone na feeling ko Filipino. And then yung iba hindi nag-reply or maybe they replied and then for me it was too expensive. Then I found Tita Nora. Hello, Tita Nora. Anyways, yeah, so I found Tita Nora and then I stayed in her house where I've been with her for a few months then before I decided na, I want to be independent and I want to like try living on my own. Because I can cook naman and I can like I can survive, I think. Anyway, so once I arrived here, she was the one who helped me adjust it, which was really a big impact naman. But it still depends because renting is also expensive. So it's really good, like Kim, meron siyang kapatid. So if ako, feeling ko I'm not renting, I could have like saved and earned a lot because I also work there. So it goes there. So it's really a tough adjustment. But yeah, you can also do Airbnb if you have the money. You can also like, yeah, there are some of my friends kilala ko sa church ko, like Airbnb sila, and eventually they just had to look for an apartment because they're gonna realize
not for a long term.
Not for a long time. Like just so you have a place to stay when you're arrive here. But eventually you have to look for a partner or for a room. Matatas yung independence mo dito because yeah, and you really have to makisama.
It's a new country.
Kailangan ko makisama. Kahit sa host family ko, kailangan ko makisama because of respect. Also because, you know, they have their respective family din. Which they treated me din as yung mga kapatid. And yung sila kuya, dinala ko as kapatid. So, kailangan ko matuto makisama. You have to be sensitive with your housemates, with your roommates, with the landlady and stuff. So, yeah. Eventually, naging okay din naman yung adjustment. Then now, I'm living on my own with a housemate na friend ko. So, all good. So, ikaw madali lang sa kanya. Kasi may kapatid siya.
May kapatid kasi ako. So, hindi talaga ako naghanap ng matitiran dito.
Yeah. So, may kasama siya mag-celebrate pag may mga Christmas, New Year.
Yeah. Adjustment?
Yeah. Landing here, after we landed.
Ano ba?
So, when I arrived here, my host family picked me up. Pinick up siya ng sister niya. And of course, I had to look for a job. Diba? I have to sustain myself. Kasi, so when you're a student, so when you're an international student, you get to work for like 20 hours a week. During school days. And
once
then,
school starts.
Yeah, once school starts. And then on summer vacation, you get to work full time. Or like, basta walang school, you get to work for 40 hours a week.
Or more. Depende.
Or more, depende, yeah. But 20 strictly for students. So, ako, I did, shocks, lagot ako sa embassy. And then eventually, naghanap din ako ng work. Nag-cashier ako sa donut place sa downtown. And then after that, I decided to apply na as a supply teacher so that it's actually connected to my field. So when I do internship, they can adopt me then, or they can actually help me then learn some tips on how to teach children and stuff. So it's also good, like good for you if you were able to find a job that fits your course or the career path that you want to take. But if not, that's also okay because technically
super fine. Okay lang.
It's super fine because technically you just have to work for you to provide for your needs.
Survive talaga.
Yeah, just to survive, to pay for your bills, for your rent,
especially
and stuff,
if you're alone,
and your food. So hindi pa siya important. But when you're done with school, make sure and try looking for a work that will be aligned with your course.
Pinick up ako ng sister ko. And then the next day, I got the SIN.
Oh yeah.
The parang ano sa Philippines.
Parang siyang tax number.
Tax number.
It's like your
TIN,
identification number.
TIN number.
Yeah.
I got that.
Okay,
the next day after arriving here. And then yun, I applied for jobs then.
So I think currently he's still in the process of
yeah, so my first job was sa school, street team marketing member. It lasted for a month only. Kasi for ano lang yun for freshmen lang yun. Na parang welcoming committee, parang ganun. And then my second job, parang social media something. And then yun.
That's right. You need to get SIN because yun yung tracker sa yun ng government.
Yeah, once you're earning na kasi, yun yung ibibigay mo sa employer mo para matrack din yung...
And para mataxan ka din. Which okay lang naman kasi you benefit. You benefit from the tax din. Ako, I got a phone number.
Phone
a phone number. And of course, you have to choose the bill. Usually, pag student ka, they offer you cheap deals with phone. Cheap deals with phone plus big gigabytes. So you just have to look for good deals na mag-offer sa you.
I open a bank account then.
Same bank account. Sometimes they go to your school, or Or sometimes you just have to look if meron kang personal preference.
Yeah, I chose the bank na my sister is with. So, yun na rin. Cool.
Transportation, you have to learn how to commute pero mabilis lang because Google Maps lang talaga yung friend mo. Like
Promise.
it tells you, don't even worry about it. Like once you type the location on Google Maps, they tell you what kind of transport, what kind of vehicle, like if you're gonna take the bus, if you're gonna take the car, if you're gonna take the or if you're just gonna walk, they will even
Accessible
tell it to you.
naman.
Very accessible because it's just like northeast, southwest.
West, yun.
So there's no like other kanto-kanto na dyan lang
Walang
may
pwede ka.
building dyan or like hanapin mo lang yung sari-sari store. No, there's no such thing as that. So it's really easy, Google Maps.
Yung
If
sa
naligaw
akin
pa
kasi
kayo,
yung
ewan mo na.
yung transpo ko papuntang school sobrang dali lang kasi isang bus lang siya, dulo-dulo pa.
Yeah.
So hindi talaga siya issue sa akin.
Ako medyo dalawang sakay and then may walk. It's okay. That's why it's also advisable for you to get especially if sa Toronto, you have to get a Presto card. Yeah. If you're a student, you have to get an ID and you have to show them na you're a student para mabigyan ka ng discount for a month. And it's very, very useful din talaga. Especially if you work then, at least kahit saan ka pumunta, you're sure na hindi ka mawawalan ng pamasahe.
Yeah.
Here, you have to wait at the bus stop. If the bus leaves you, you're lost.
Goodbye.
You have to wait for the
Maghintay
next
ka.
one. Which also may app din naman to check if the next bus is coming anytime soon. So it's pretty good for you.
Sa school adjustment,
Actually, no joke, if school adjustment lang, yo, you are the queen. Like, we are the boss. They're not even gonna look
Wala.
down on us. They will even ask us how to do this, how to do that. Well, on my...
I don't know, I don't wanna.
I don't wanna disclose anything, but I tell you, just be confident because as long as you can speak in English and as long as you're very dedicated to do your homeworks and stuff, you're in a good direction.
Position,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaya yun. So school-wise, ang I need mo lang
Yung
i-adjust
grading
weather.
system nila,
Kayang-kaya.
kayang-kaya, promise.
Yeah, yun lang. Weather-wise, just buy a good durable coat. And
Yeah.
then just brave the winter. I think first year mo with sa winter, you're not even gonna mind it. Like, may enjoy mo pa. So, okay lang. Na-enjoy ko naman.
Sa friends naman, ano ba? Paano
I
mo
think
namit?
ako kasi very sociable kasi ako. So, it's easy for me to adjust.
No doubt.
It was a little tough nung una because feeling ko malulunod ako, wala akong kilala. Tapos, I'm in a different country. Tapos, minsan na-insecure, na-intimidate pa ako sa mga English ng ibang tao, ganyan. So, ang hirap din. But, you know what? Just be confident and then who cares? Dito, malalearn mo na parang, just don't mind them. Ako, very, overthinker. I tend to overthink na hindi pa sinasabi ng ibang tao, nag-overthink na ako. But dito, malalaman na just live on your own. And, kailangan mo lang labanan yung sadness or yung depression. I wasn't depressed. There were moments na I cried. Kailangan mo lang talaga labanan. You can be lonely.
Yeah.
For sure, malulunod ka. Minsan umiyak na ako sa gabi. Ganyan, without anyone knowing. Of course, I don't want my parents to know that I'm crying. Pero, it was a little tough yung adjustment. Just knowing na wala pa akong matatakbuhan in
It's an adjustment
that time.
talaga.
Yeah, kasi, kid you not, I'm not really... My first year in Canada wasn't really smooth. There were a lot of ups and downs in my life. Ang dami ko din naging problem, ang dami ko din kailangan i-handle na people. So it wasn't easy. You just have to change your perspective. Renew your mind, sabi ni Pastor. So change mo lang yung perspective mo in life on how you're gonna look at what's happening around you. So you won't be able to please everyone. And you just have to make sure na at the end of the day, you're just being grateful for what happened and kailangan mo lang talaga maging masaya. Nalungkot ka
Yeah.
ba pagdating mo dito?
Ako, may mga times, syempre. May mga times na, may isip mo yung family, friends. Kasi, before coming here talaga, like, inisip ko talaga na magkaka-friends ba ako? Kasi, ako mahiyaan na akong tao. Hindi ako nag-approach talaga. Alam ng mga friends ko yan. Kaya, onti lang talaga friends ko. Kaya yun yung una ko talaga naisip na magkaka-friends ba ako, may mga makakausap ba ako. But thankfully, yung mga friends ko nakita ko sa church eh. Na-meet ko talaga sila sa church.
Then sa church. And one of my housemate kasi kay Tita Nora was also is Filipino din. And nakatulong din siya to help me adjust.
You'll eventually find your people, I guess. Your crowd. And you don't have to change who you are, I guess, just to fit in.
But it was really tough.
Yeah,
Tough
it's
talaga.
really an adjustment. Like, it's no joke.
No
Like,
joke
may
talaga.
may nights na, kahit kasama ko sister ko, may nights talaga na malulungkot ka. And it's valid. Like, people experience na maging sad. Especially for us na malayo sa mga close friends namin sa Philippines, sa family. Lalo siya, kasi siya lang talaga mag-isa dito, nagpunta.
And I'm really grateful then, I found friends then na very mature din. You need to have mature set of friends kasi nag-drag down ka lang if like iiyak lang kayo ng iiyak. It's good to cry, next day bangon. Mommy! Charot. List of schools.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can check Ontario colleges.
Ontario colleges, the CA for colleges.
Yeah, yun yung chinek niya.
Iba pa yung sa university.
Yeah. Mas pricey yun, university. And very seldom talaga yung masters. Ito yung common My school, hindi siya common. And there are like, for me, there are better schools na downtown. Kasi yung akin hindi downtown eh. Okay din yung school niya. It's just a little far from,
Malayo
hindi siya
siya
Toronto,
sa
hindi siya Toronto, right? So it's not. So if you're looking for a school in Toronto, George Brown, that's one. Humber, Seneca, and
York,
Centennial.
The university.
That's the university, Centennial. So Centennial, George Brown, Humber, and Seneca.
School ko, Sheridan. Shout out.
Ako sa Canadore ako, but wala kang nakakaalam ng school ko. So far, yun pa lang yung
kaya namin sagutin.
Provide. Well, we for sure there are like questions we weren't able to answer.
For sure may mga na-miss kami. So if you
Yeah.
have questions na gusto pang masagot,
you can comment down. Vlogger. Anyways, you can comment down this video, and then we're gonna try our best to answer it. Answer and continue the conversations dun sa thread. Yeah, so we can't wait to see you if matutuloy kayo. By the way, update na lang, sige. Update because of what happened sa COVID. So most of our friends, medyo hindi sila na natuloy pa because nag-close yung borders and ayaw na lang magpa-travel.
Like they're in the process already.
Nasa process sila, nakapag-choose na sila ng school, ng course, but they weren't able pa to process the visa just because hindi pa pwedeng mag-travel. So it's either they get deferred or they change a course or they're gonna be moved to the next semester. So advisable,
I don't know.
We really don't know, but if COVID is still here, medyo mahirap pa mag-process. So throughout dun sa waiting time on when the borders will fully open or safely open, hanap na lang kayo ng school or hanap kayo ng parang work that can actually strengthen your intention sa embassy na parang, okay, this is what the course that I want. So, just research, look for a job, or Google, or actually just ask then if ano na mga changes ngayon. Like I told you, nagkaroon ng change sa IELTS, nagkaroon ng change sa processing and stuff. So, yeah. If you have further questions, just comment down below.
We've gone fully remote in school.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and also ang hirap din mag-online, guys. Ang hirap mag-online. Good thing before COVID parang patapos na ako, so I didn't really do online classes, which is super good for me.
Yung ano lang talaga sa kanya is graduation.
Yeah, but my graduation was really scheduled pa sa November. So I'm not sure if by November okay na magkaroon ng graduation, but yeah, November
But in terms
pa.
of classes, fully remote for my program. But some programs sa school ko hybrid. So merong in class, may online. So yeah, let's see what will happen. Kasi school will start on September. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm sorry.
I'm done. Oh yeah, I'm done. So now that I'm done in school, nasa process na ako ng pag-acquire ng PGWP or postgrad working permit. So yeah, you just have to show your diploma and then try to find a job for you. And medyo matagal din yung processing, I think 86 days, if I'm not mistaken. So I just have to wait for that. So yun lang. So I hope we were able to answer or clarify get clarifications to some of your inquiries.
Tried our best to answer the most frequently asked questions. So hopefully may mga nakuha kayong info from us.
Yeah.
And yung mga nasabi naman namin based on sa mga naalala lang din.
Yeah. So
it's
if
based on
out
our own experiences. And we don't really know how your application would be. Kasi it's
Ibang
really,
Iba
case-to-case
na din
basis
timeline.
talaga siya. So yeah, I mean, good luck on your journey.
Good luck and we hope to see you here. And yeah. Bye. Peace out. Ano na din? Peace out.